Game 7, the best 2 words in all of sports. I am so excited for this video. This is one of the best videos of the year whenever we can make something like this. So make sure to go down below, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to give you guys my best 3 player prop predictions. I'm also going to be giving you guys my team pick, who I think is going to win between the Thunder and the Nuggets. Let me know your opinions, your picks down in the comments. I love Game 7s. Who doesn't? We're going to get right into it all in a second. To recap, yesterday, it looks like we lost on MLB, but we hit on Caitlin Clark, and then the NHL is still going on, likely going to be like 2-2 or 3-1, something along those lines. Either way, let's do it. Before we get into the picks and my best breakdown, I want to show you guys, as usual, all of the winning slips we have cashed inside the group just in May. We are on May 17th as I'm recording this. Look at this. Take a look. We've cashed on Underdog, PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Better, Dabble, Rebet, you name it. We have cashed on all of the apps this month so far. I'm still scrolling, as you guys can see here. And we have 20,000 people, almost 21,000 people inside this Discord for a reason. If you bet $10 a slip following us for the past year, you're up 5.7 grand. Let that sink in. Look, there are ups and downs. We don't hit every slip. Nothing is guaranteed. But we track everything publicly as well. All of our hits, all of our misses, every single slip that we have missed is in a spreadsheet, app by app, as you can see up here, Underdog, Sleeper. So if you want access to the best community in the entire space, you get to sweat out the game. So if you guys want to have a group chat to talk about the game with other people, you want the best picks in the market that actually are winning in the long run, make sure to join the group. It is currently $100 a month. We do full refunds, but the easiest way to get in for free, and I want you guys all joining for free. It's so simple. Literally, just go down in the description down below. It's also going to be the pinned comment, and download this app. It's called Underdog Fantasy. Use the promo code PISTONS and then just deposit $10 or more. So it's that simple. Download Underdog, use code PISTONS, deposit $10 or more, and you're going to get completely free access to the VIP group for 30 days. Just send us a message, drop a comment. You can email us, and we have all the instructions down below in the description. Trust us, it's all laid out. So download Underdog, and as a bonus for using the code PISTONS, they're also going to hook you guys up with a free Nikola Jokic 1-point special to boost your payout on anything you want to cook up for Game 7. And they're also going to give you up to $1,000 for free. So I know a lot of you guys are stubborn. You like playing on whatever app you currently have. You might not change it up much. This app, Underdog, is giving you free money. They're giving you a free winner on Jokic. You might as well take advantage. Worst case scenario, go back to your old app later, take the free money, have some fun with it. In my opinion, of course, do what you want, but you probably will profit. It's hard not to if you take the free money and just play around with it. So either way, let's get into the video. And starting us off is going to be SGA for higher than 30.5 points. Yes, it is a Game 7. Game 7's, I don't want to say traditionally, but more often than not tend to be a little bit lower scoring than normal, and the market has factored that in. But there's a couple key stats I want to look at here. Number one is that the Denver Nuggets defense overall, yes, against point guards, they're basically average, but overall, they're not really a good defensive unit right now. They're bottom 6 in the NBA, bottom 7. And in this series so far, SGA has hit this in 4 of 6 games. I don't know why I said that. But the most important stat I want to show you is in the games where SGA was at home, he went for 33, 34, and 31. And now you're telling me we get the MVP on home court against Denver, where he's currently already gone above it 3 times in all 3 of the home games, in the biggest game of his career, and he's showed up time and time again in big moments. 11 of the last 20, 7 of 14 head-to-head is not as pretty, but on the year as a whole, he hit this at a 60% rate. I expect him to show up in a good matchup against a slightly weaker defense, and he's already done it time and time again at home. So SGA for more than 30 points is going to be the first pick on the lineup. For the second pick, we're going to head over to the Nuggets side of the ball, and we're going to take Aaron Gordon for higher than 14.5 points plus assists. And yes, I know he is questionable. I want to put that out there. But it's Game 7. I think he's going to play, and I don't really think he's going to have limitations. If he does, so be it. It's already factored into the market anyway. Other apps don't care. MGM and Bet365 are both favoring it up, as you can see there. So they're giving us some awesome information on the board. But what's the breakdown, as you guys can see here? Yes, the Thunder are a top 3, top 5 defense in the NBA. No one's going to argue that. Against power forwards, slightly worse. I guess they're number 6 against points. But Aaron Gordon's gone above this in 8 of his last 10, including 4 of 6 games against the Thunder this series so far. And even going back to the series with the Clippers, he absolutely cooked the Clippers, as you guys can see here. In all games against the Clippers, he went above it in every single one. Then he gets to the series with the Thunder, and he's gone above it in 4 of 6 games. So he's missed it in 2 games this entire playoff so far. On top of this, head-to-head against the Thunder, he's hit it in 6 of the last 11 times. On the 2024 year as a whole, Aaron Gordon went above this at a 66% clip in 42 of 64 total games. Other apps favoring it up, like I said, I think Aaron Gordon is going to be able to show out and get more than 14.5 points plus assists for us. So that is going to be the second pick on the lineup. So starting us off, we have SGA more than 30.5. Aaron Gordon higher than 14.5 points and assists. And remember, as I said, guys, take these on Underdog. That is where we're taking all of our picks every day. When you guys use that code PISTONS, you get up to $1,000. You get the Jokic winner. You get the free month. If you already have Underdog and you're like, damn, how can I get the free month? You can also download any other app we have down in the description. Just as a nice little bonus, we have a bunch listed. We have like Dabble, Chalkboard, PrizePicks, Better. There's so many of them. Just pick one and roll with it. So to bring us home, hopefully, we're going to be taking Jamal Murray higher than 25.5 points plus rebounds. And if Aaron Gordon does not play, for those of you guys that are new here or new to just Underdog, it just voids this play. So like it'll just be a 2-man with SGA and Jamal Murray if Aaron Gordon doesn't play, but he's going to play in my opinion. Okay. Jamal Murray, higher than 25.5 points plus rebounds. As you guys can see here, he has been a playoff performer his entire career. He has always showed up in big moments. I don't want to say always, but pretty much always. He's one of the best clutch point guards in the league in the playoffs, in my opinion, personally. Of course, he has his on and off games, but he's hit this in 6 of his last 10, including 2 must-win games back-to-back here. Yes, they obviously did lose Game 5, but he still went for 28 and 4, and then in an absolute must-win Game 6, he went for 25 and 8. Factor that in with, yes, the Thunder, they are a top 2 defense against point guards and just overall top 3, but they're actually kind of a weaker rebounding team. They're bottom 5, giving up 6.5 a game, so a nice little added bonus, I guess you could say there. And I even got this at 24.5 on my Instagram the other day, but I still like it at 25.5. I think he's going to show up. The other apps are favoring it up. You can see Caesars and Sleeper both juicing that one up. I believe someone's even up here at 26.5, yet Fanduel has a price at 26.5. MGM Bet365's minus 110 on 26.5. So I do really like Jamal Murray for more than 26.5 points plus rebounds. And it also does somewhat correlate with Aaron Gordon, because if Aaron Gordon, we're taking him to have a good game in terms of assists as well. So he can obviously assist on some of those Jamal Murray points. So those are my official 3 picks. And remember to stick around. I'm going to give you guys my pick for who's going to win the game as well. But the official 3-man is SGA more than 30. Aaron Gordon more than 14.5 points plus assists. Jamal Murray more than 25.5 points plus rebounds. Now, team picks. Look, I can't go against the Thunder. I'm sorry, I just can't. The Thunder at home have been so good all year long, and the one thing I will say is I think they're a little bit too big of a favorite. Like, I wouldn't personally take this. That's just me, just because minus 325 is kind of a lot. But I think the Nuggets have a better chance than they're being given credit for. Like, plus 7.5 on Denver is kind of insane, in my opinion. I think there might be some value on that. Not saying the Nuggets would win the game, but more so in the sense of, like, it could be a lot closer than that, and I think it will be. So, my pick, Thunder by maybe, like, 5 points, if I had to give you guys a prediction. I think the Thunder will probably pull away pretty early, and we could see a little bit of a comeback from the Nuggets, but ultimately, I'm taking the Thunder to advance to the Western Conference Finals. That is my official video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, share the video with your friends, and as always, join the Discord. 20,000 people in there for a reason, and we do full refunds if you end up paying and you don't like it. Catch you guys tomorrow.